Hi, my name is Ian Gutt. I'm the Head of Performance Services and Lead Physiotherapist for GB Boxing. In collaboration with Boxing Science, we're presenting this episode on hand and wrists in boxing. So we'll be looking at the conditioning part of things, thinking about from an injury reduction strategy or management if you've got some symptoms around the hands and wrist, but also for you to consider elements around performance, because it's not just the injuries we need to think about, it's ultimately what you're doing in the ring from a performance point of view. Another exercise that we're now thinking from static to more dynamic is a pinch pendulum. So the pinch pendulum, we're going to see Callum again is going to hold on to that grip and he's going to pass like that. Probably the best thing is also get a bit more front just to protect your toes. Obviously be careful you don't drop it over there. But the other thing is now we're starting to use the shoulders. We're starting to move away from just static hand and wrist. That's really good because you're controlling that open close. It's not just about static hold, it's building that dynamic element. If you think about a boxer doesn't hold the grip all the time. That's really good, Callum. So it's that opening and close, going terminally, getting that fist and having it more relaxed throughout. So you're building on that open close ability to make that strength by using your thumbs. My favorites. You want to create stability at the wrist. You want to link especially muscles that cross over into your elbow and the hand and wrist. Those muscles are very important because as you're extending, we're talking about that eccentric strength of the wrist. Working through the elbow as you're hitting there. You want to really do this nice exercise up without breaking the wrist and then going down slowly. Control into extension of the wrist using the muscles around the elbow, but also creating stability at the hand and wrist. Knees slightly bent, feet slightly away from the wall, elbows close to the body, the wrist doesn't break. And you can see a slow return all the way down and up. Or he goes, so some things, and this is what we call a neutral position. It's exactly in the middle, it's perfectly balanced. So as he walks, this will start moving a bit, but you're gonna get little amount of work on it. If you want to bias the front a bit more, what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna move this slightly forwards, and now because it's been unbiased, now it's moving more this side, he's going to feel it more over there. And then you can walk like that. If you want it the back side, obviously, you can see very easily, now the weight is going to be pushed this there, and you got the ulnar side really biased. Well, for this demonstration, we're just going to go neutral, and all he has to do is walk. Good form. And now change hands, good. Even that in itself allows a bit of stability in the crossover. Again, they probably can feel at the opposite. But if you want to add more stability at the wrist, so we already talked about the barbell reverse curls. We talked about the dumbbell reverse curls. We even added the hammer curls with a bit of the twister using the thumb. Now we're going to talk about a classic. I'm going to explain again how best to use it. The classic is a dumbbell wrist reverse curl. Now by doing that, you've probably done it a lot in your gyms, having the arm over the bench, and I'm going to just get Callum to show it, and then I'll explain one of the important things when you do this if you are a boxer. So Callum is going to show it over here. A table or a bench, probably going up and coming down a bit slower is a better approach, just to engage those eccentric muscles a bit better. Exercise that I find really good is bar rotations. Again, probably one of those favorites, I'd say, because it creates mobility at the forearm, which is very important for a boxer. It creates strength at the forearm. You need to get that power, you need to get that rotation. Although you're generating all that power through the body, the terminal part is happening at the forearm, but you want to also have that wrist stability. Of equipment, which you usually use to do curls and other bit, it's just about adding a bit of weight on the top. And the weight is important because the weight will guide you towards the end of the movement, which we're going to show you now. Also works the muscles in the right way. If it was too light, you probably wouldn't be getting the same effect. We've got Colin here nicely, he's going to demonstrate it. Okay, again, holding onto the elbow to put that forearm in a functional, good position. You can see nice and controlled. And don't think this is easy. You're not going to just add 10 kilograms on the top of that and do that. You know, even just putting half a kilo, 1 kilogram, you're going to feel a difference straight away. Into the shoulders, starting to move away from just bar. This depends on the length of the bar. Your normal training, you know, your weak. So that tendon into extension. So we go for something hard, the Supermans. So we're now working concentrically.